Before there was strategy, there was rhythm. Before there were systems, brands, teachings, timelines, there was cadence. The rise and fall of breath, the press of foot into soil, the slow repetition of sacred work done well, over and over again. Men once lived by rhythm, not by urgency, not by reinvention, not by the speed of their ambitions. Rhythm shaped their relationships, their land, their word. It was not something they tried to master, it was the architecture they lived inside of. Then came the noise, the optimization, the algorithms, the myth of scaling, the addiction to speed, the spiritual rush of becoming, and rhythm became irrelevant, replaced with dopamine, with deadlines, with the constant pulse of what's next. And men forgot how to breathe, how to stay, how to live in a season without trying to escape it. Rhythm is not routine. Rhythm is what you do. Rhythm is what you are. It is the subtle shape of your energy when you're not performing, when you're not proving, when you're not posturing. Rhythm is your internal coherence made visible in real time, and it's what others feel long before they ever know what you do. A man with rhythm can lead a room without speaking. He doesn't declare, he doesn't dominate. He simply holds the beat so cleanly that everything around him starts to tune into it. This is what most men are missing. Not more strategy, not more power, but rhythm. And rhythm only returns when you stop trying to accelerate your way into presence. You cannot rush rhythm. You attune to it by slowing down, by deepening presence, by honouring the field rather than forcing the outcome. You build your life not in sprints, but in pulses. You don't start something just because it's time. You start it because the beat has arrived. And when the rhythm is true, everything you build has longevity. Not because it's loud, but because it's true. Most men are out of sync. They start too soon, they speak too fast, they build too much. Because they're chasing results instead of listening to rhythm. They look at their goals, their projections, their influence, but they never ask, what beat is moving through me right now? Am I aligned with the pulse that creates life? Or am I creating noise because I'm afraid of stillness? Rhythm is not predictable. It is not linear. It is not efficient. It is sovereign. And when you live by it, you begin to remember that your life is not a performance. It's a pattern, it's a movement, it's a score, it's a flow. And your job is not to control it, but how to refine how you move with it. The sovereign man is rhythmic. You feel it when he walks, when he speaks, when he creates. There's a cadence in his words, stillness between his actions, and space in his signal. He doesn't force results, he holds form. He doesn't rush outcomes, he sharpens rhythm. Because he knows when rhythm is true, reality bends around it. Leadership is rhythm. Creation is rhythm. Even love, when true, is rhythmic. A pulse of giving and receiving, of advancing and pausing, of holding and letting go. When a man returns to rhythm, he becomes stable again. His nervous system stops collapsing. His field starts deepening. His decisions simplify. And the people in his life begin to relax again. Not because he fixed anything, because the beat came back. So if you feel scattered, start with rhythm. Don't change your brand. Don't move countries. Don't destroy what you've built. Return to the pulse. Ask yourself, am I moving in sync with what I'm building? Am I forcing something that isn't yet ready? Am I chasing noise or holding rhythm? Because the man who lives in rhythm no longer performs relevance. He becomes it, silently, steadily, coherently. Your rhythm is not for sale. It cannot be taught, it can't be downloaded. But once you remember it, you will no longer need to feel aligned. You will be alignment. You will become the steady beat beneath the storm, the pacing of the field, the structure others lean into when everything else begins to shake. Because in the end, legacy is not built in fire, it is built in rhythm. And that rhythm, once returned, never leaves. Welcome to The Architect Speaks.